Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is RetroDog34, and in this week's video, we're going to be talking about the new event that's coming up. That's right, we're going to have the Daedric War Celebration Event. It's going to be kicking off this week, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But what I really want to talk about is this is the first time we've ever done an event like this. Before this, we've always had these three storylines or stories told over different celebrations or different events. So we've always had like a Somerset celebration. That was its own event. We had a Clockwork event. That was its own little story, right? And then we also had a Vardenfell or Clockwork City or Morrowind story, right? And that was its own little event. This time, the team over at Bethesda went ahead and put all three into one giant, and I mean giant, event that's going on. This thing is going to span three different DLCs and chapters, and we'll be able to run out and collect stuff, get geared, get all types of little things that we can go ahead and collect. We're going to have event tickets. We're going to also have one of my favorite things to kind of grind out, especially for all my characters, style pages and motifs. Those are my two big things. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so the Worlds of Wonder. The Daedric War Celebration in-game event begins this Thursday, January 20th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and runs until Tuesday, February 1st at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. To participate, you will need access to the Morrowind Chapter DLC, Clockwork City DLC, or Somerset Chapter DLC. These are all going to be available right now if you have the ESO Plus membership, or they're also available for purchase from the in-game Crown Store. Once you have access, you can get started by picking up the introductory quest and guidance for guides available for free from the in-game Crown Store or from the NPC event Kalanor found near the Impresario tent. During the celebration period, as you explore quests and adventure, you have a chance to receive event-specific Daedric War spoils reward boxes when you complete some of the following activities. All right, so first up, if you finish the event introductory quest, slaying delve and world bosses, slaying monsters, opening treasure chests, safe boxes, lootable objects, Sigic portals, thieves troves, and harvesting nodes. You also could get a Daedric War spoils reward box from also getting closing abyssal geysers and slaying bosses within the Halls of Fabrication trial, Asylum Sectorium trial, and the Cloud Rest trials. So you also, when you earn and open a Daedric War Spoils reward box, you'll have a chance to receive some of the following items. These are going to be two new ones: the new Evergloom Champion Weapon Style Pack, the new Gloom Griffin Fledgling Pet Rune Box, and I'll show you a picture of that right after I get through this. Crafting materials, style items for styles found in Vardenfell, Clockwork City, and Somerset zones. Overland set items, valuables you can sell for gold. Treasure maps for Vardenfell, Clockwork City, and Somerset zones. Transmutation crystals, which we know we all need, unless you're some of those that have completely capped out on their transmutation crystals. Motif chapters for styles found in Vardenfell, Clockwork City, and Somerset zones. The Snowhawk Mage Armor style page. Slagtown Diver Skin rune box. I'm going to mess this up. Theoden's Remeri's Bait Kit rune box. And the microtized Verminous Fabrication Pet Fragment. So those are the items that we could go ahead and get. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys a picture of what that Gloom Griffin Fledgling Pet actually looks like. It looks really kind of cool, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. So when you look at this, it kind of looks like it's transparent. It's shadowy, and those eyes alone just kind of like jump out at you. So I could actually see this Griffin paired up with my Sork. Yeah, definitely, because my Sork actually has those kind of like eyes that kind of will match with this perfectly. If you guys haven't seen my Sork build, it is the world boss slayer. I have a video and I'll drop that link down below, but you guys could go ahead and definitely check that out. But I would definitely pair that character up with this Griffin. All right, so even better, each day when you complete your first daily quest in either Vardenfell, Clockwork City, or Somerset, or the weekly Asylum Sanctorium or Cloud Rest quest, you'll receive a glorious Daedric War spoils. Say that 10 times too fast. Reward box instead. These magnificent reward boxes have a much greater chance to contain rare event rewards such as the unique styles or a pet, so be sure to complete your dailies. So finally, throughout the event period, you also receive the following bonuses when completing various in-zone activities. So we also get double non-event reward boxes for zone daily quests and trial weekly quests, increased rewards from harvesting nodes, not including fishing holes or heavy sacks. So those two are off the table. World, Delve, and Trial boss drops additional loot when defeated, so bonus loot there. Vardenfell and Clockwork City public dungeons and world bosses have a chance to drop a tradable style page for the Doctrine Obliterator outfit style, and the final boss in both the Asylum Sanctorium Halls of Fabrication have a guaranteed chance to drop a tradable style page for the Doctrine Ordinator, and I did say Obliterator earlier, Ordinator outfit style page. So I apologize for messing that one up, but we also get those. All right, so what else do we also get? So we also get event tickets and rewards. So during the Daedric War Celebration, we can also earn up to 2 event tickets each day by completing the following activities. 1 ticket for turning in your first Vardenfell or Clockwork City daily quest. Remember when I mentioned earlier you can choose either or? My personal preference is Vardenfell, and I'm going to show you guys in a bit on how to get that done and exactly what you need to do. Also, you get 1 ticket for turning in your first Somerset daily quest. This means you can earn up to 26 event tickets total during this event. Note that you need access to the respected zones to accomplish their daily quest. To unlock the Morrowinds, you need to do the Ashlander dailies. You need to first complete the Ancestral Ties quest line in Alderaan. In addition, you need to complete the Clockwork City zone story quest, Lost in the Gloom, to unlock the Black Feather Court dailies and the Zones 2 Delve quests, the Hall of Regulations and the Shadow Cleft, to unlock the Delve dailies. Throughout the event, the Impresario vendor stocks the following items: all 3 Soulfire Dragon Illusion pet fragments. These are going to include the hollowed Hourglass Basin, the illuminated Dragon Scroll, and the Kavachin Incense. And we will also have the first fragment for the Scales of a Kostosh skin, and I probably messed that up, and the Arudit Anointed Oils. We'll also get the Evergloom Champion weapon style pages, the Gloom Griffin Fledgling Pet, and my favorite, the Group Repairs. So we also, those are going to be some of the things that we're going to have to get, but here's the big kicker. Notice that for the Morrowind, we need to do the Ashlander dailies. So in the past, when we ever did the Morrowinds, we just had to do the daily quests. See, we could just go do one of the Delves, or we could do one of the World Boss Hunt. This is actually asking us that we need to do the Ancestral Ties. We're going to have to do the Ashlander quest line. So I'm going to walk you guys through that one. I did the Clockwork City zone story quest, the Lost in the Gloom. That is going to take you a lot longer. If you've not done any of that storyline, that is going to take you a lot longer to get through than is probably going to put any type of return on investment for. So my personal 2 would be the Vardenfell and the Somerset. Somerset is easy. You could just jump in, get that done, and knock it out real quick. But the Vardenfell, it's going to take a little bit to get to, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly where that starts off and how to get that completed. All right, so what you're going to need to do is, this is a brand new character. I'm still working on it. This is going to be a video for a later date, but this is going to be my hybrid Necro. So when I put that video together, I will definitely get that posted to you. So the first thing you want to do is get over to a way shrine. Currently, right now, this character is sitting in Daggerfall, so I'm running over to where you get your first way shrine at. So we're going to end up going to Vardenfell. So up in Vardenfell, again, this is a new character. So these are my only two areas. So I could go to the Neen way shrine, or since I have the house, I'm just going to go ahead to go to the St. Dylan's penthouse. So I'll go ahead and transport over there now. All right, so once you're in Vivec City, one thing you want to do is get this way shrine that's at the top of where you can go ahead to the temple and for Amara and respect. Although you shouldn't be really doing that. You have the armory, use the armory. Now, in the past, these were your daily quests that you would end up picking up. In Vivec City, right here near the center, you would need to, by the temple canton, you would end up picking up this daily quest, and it'd be the Adventurers Wanted. This is all the past, though. So based on what the letter's telling us now to do is you're not actually going to do the Halls of Justice quests. But what you're going to have to do, like the devs have stated, and I've stated earlier in the video, is you're going to have to do the Ashlander dailies. The Ashlanders are up near Alderaan. If this is, like I said, this is a brand new character, has never been up here. So once you find the way shrine, right past the way shrine, right on the path is the NPC. This NPC is going to start the Ancestral Ties questline. You need to have this done for you to finish the last step so you can unlock the dailies. So this only gets you to the, I want to say 75% mark. What it doesn't do is tells you where to go next. What you need to do is go northwest up in the top corner, and you're going to find a way shrine up here. And I've always messed this name up. Vardenfell has some of these weird names, but it's called the Urslakin or Ursula camp. If anybody knows how to say it, please drop that down in the comment section. It'd definitely help out. But the Urslakin or Urslaku camp, what this does is it completes the Ancestral Ties quest and opens up your next step. So what you do is once you go to the northwest, locate that way shrine, and then find this NPC. He's just sitting here in this camp. You'll be able to discover it. You talk with him and finish up the quest line. Once you finish talking with him, you're going to need to go back to Ashland, or the Ashlanders camp. When you do, this individual will have a quest marker above him. You finish it up, and boom, the dailies will pop up on your map, and you'll have completed the Ashlanders relations. That is the next step to the Ancestral Ties quest line. Once you have that done, you'll be able to finish up and move forward. Now, the Clockwork Cities are, I am going to be completely honest, it is more of a more steps, more quests, more time committed than doing the Ashlander ones. So my personal recommendation is knock out the Ashlander. But if you want to do the Clockwork City, because if anybody watches this video, you're going to definitely see that the Ashlanders are going to be easier. Clockwork City, what you're going to need to do is start the quest line in Deshawn. That storyline is in Deshawn and not here. Once you start that quest, you'll be able to get all the way through. It's going to get you the pass to get into Clockwork City. It's going to go ahead and start you on the first couple quest lines, and then I think it's like 2 quest lines, 2 of the storylines, and then you'll eventually get to that the Crows quest line. Once you get to the Crows, then the dailies will open up once you finish that. I knocked this out in probably a good hour. So again, that's why I said the Vardenfell ones, the Ashlander quest lines are easier and quicker to get done than the Clockwork City. But again, there are some benefits to doing the Clockwork City. There's not going to be as many people over here. Everybody's going to be running and doing the Vardenfell ones. So if you'd like a video done on this, drop a comment below. I'll actually guys put together a video and walk you through the Clockwork City ones and show you exactly what steps you need to do to get access to those dailies. All right, so as far as Somerset goes, it's actually pretty straightforward. Once you find the major city over in Somerset, Alinor, you'll just run over to where the dailies are. There's always going to be a Delve one, and there's a World Boss one. They're sit right up, and they'll be right on your compass. You'll be able to find them. Most people know exactly where they're at, and during the event, you'll be able to see exactly where they're at because everybody's going to be running up to them. You're going to have to finish one of these anyways, so definitely find your way over to Alinor. This is probably my favorite place to craft, so I have a video on that, how to make money. This is the fastest way I've been able to make money on my 18 characters, is to come over to Alinor and just do a horseshoe, and I could quickly get those done pretty quick. But this is exactly where those NPCs are for your dailies. Talk to them, get those done. World bosses and those delves. Be able to knock one of those out and get your ticket. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the skin and the dragon that you can go ahead and get. You'll definitely be able to get the dragon in this one, and you'll be able to get at least the first portion for that skin if you go in and log in daily. But if you make your way over to the Impresario, you can actually see these in game, like I'm showing you now. So you can actually see the skin and the dragon, which I'll show you right now. So you can also see the dragon and the skin right now in the game in one of the Impresario tents. So this dragon actually looked really kind of cool, and the skin looks a little weird. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, devs, community, it looks good, but I don't know how I'm going to pair this up with. Right now, I'm really kind of stuck on what type of costume I'm going to work with. But again, you can run over to one of the Impresario's tents and look at exactly what they look like. All right, so hopefully you guys have found this video helpful, and that little snippet on how to start and finish the Ashlander questline in Vardenfell. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel, I definitely appreciate it. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And hit that bell notification, get notified when I do an upload. You could also follow me over at Twitch at RetroDog34, where I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. My Tuesdays and Thursdays kick off at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and my Saturdays kick off at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could also follow me at my Instagram account, where at the same gamer tag, RetroDog34, and join our Discord community. I will have that link below. And as always, happy adventuring in Elder Scrolls Online.